6 months of consistency. Of Sunday brunches, late-night calls, shared playlists, stolen hoodies. 6 months of good mornings and good nights like clockwork. Of her brushing her teeth in my sink like it meant something. And I thought it did. We weren't kids. We were in our late 20s. Old enough to mean what we say. Or so I thought. Then one night, out of nowhere, she says it. I'm not ready for labels. Let's just have fun. Just like that. Casual, detached. Like she didn't just rip the floor out from under me while sipping wine on my couch. I studied her face. No remorse. No guilt. She thought I'd protest, argue, maybe beg. But all I said was, "Fun it is." She smiled, relieved. She had no idea she'd just activated something dangerous. At first, I gave myself time, a week to feel the sting. I still made her coffee, still walked her to her car, played the part. But my eyes were open now. I remembered every skipped call, every girls' night that ended with her phone dying, every time she turned away when she texted. I didn't accuse, I didn't ask, I watched. She thought no labels meant no loyalty. So I tested the theory. I matched with someone new that weekend, had drinks, laughed, took pictures. Nothing obvious, just enough for an observant person to notice. A tagged story, a reflection in a wine glass. By Monday, she was quieter, curious. She asked how my weekend was. Fun, I said, with a smile that mirrored hers from a week ago. That was stage 1. Stage 2 was about evidence. I went through her social media like a forensic analyst, tracked her followers, cross-referenced comments, inside jokes. I created a map. Who liked what, who reacted, who disappeared when I showed up. There was one guy, frequent likes, mutual gym, a name she never mentioned. I hired someone, quietly, a friend from work with a knack for digging. Within 3 days, I had screenshots, DMs, voice notes, her calling him babe, talking about me as the guy who's kinda around. Kinda around. She used my loyalty like a placeholder, while she auditioned other options. So I started planning my exit. Not fast, not loud, strategic. I separated our accounts, Spotify, shared passwords, Uber. I unfollowed her family silently, stopped leaving clothes at her place, stopped stocking her almond milk. Details. Then I moved to phase 3, exposure. I didn't want to scream. I wanted her to unravel. So I made my moves where she could see them. Photos with another woman, always tasteful, always plausible. Never too close, never too vague. Just enough to create a pit in her stomach. My weekends got busy. My replies got delayed. My affection turned polite. And suddenly, she changed. She asked if I wanted to talk. Started showing up unannounced. Made breakfast. Brought wine. Subtle moves to pull me back into orbit. But it was too late. I wasn't orbiting anymore. I was circling. Like a hawk. The final blow came on a Friday. She invited herself over. I let her. She walked in, full of charm and perfume, and paused when she saw 2 glasses on the table. "Expecting someone?" she asked, trying to keep it light. I didn't lie. I had company last night. She blinked. Oh. I watched her process it. The flicker of jealousy. The sting of her own medicine. Then I dropped the hammer. Quietly. "I know about him. The one from your gym." She froze. Didn't think I'd find out? Her face went pale. I stood up, walked to my desk, and handed her a file. Printed screenshots, dates, messages, timeline. Her entire betrayal, collated like a dossier. She didn't speak, just stood there, mouth parted, trying to catch air. I didn't yell. I didn't insult. I didn't even raise my voice. You wanted fun? I gave it to you. She came back the next day, and the day after. Texts, calls, long paragraphs about clarity, realization, and feelings. She said she wanted labels now. I didn't reply. My silence was louder than any speech I could have given. I changed the locks, blocked her number, cleared out the shared photos. A few weeks later, I saw her at a bar. She looked like she hadn't slept. Her smile was hollow. She saw me with someone new, someone real, not a decoy, a woman who knew what she wanted. She tried to catch my eye. I didn't blink. That night, she messaged me from a burner account. "I miss you." I left it on red. People think revenge is fire, loud and consuming. They're wrong. Revenge is ice, cold, calculated, controlled. It's walking away untouched while they're left choking on the silence. She wanted fun. I gave her exactly that. And when she finally wanted real, I had already moved on. I was never hers, just the lesson she had to learn the hard way.